Hi guys, welcome to another painting video. This time I'm gonna do another experiment, but we're gonna do it with coffee. Yeah, you heard me right. With instant coffee that we're gonna mix in our acrylic. Just this coffee and maybe a little bit of water, but we'll see. I think we're gonna do only coffee and instant coffee and our acrylic. Then we're gonna do another canvas, but this time instead of mixing straight coffee or even water, we're gonna replace the water to dilute our acrylic with already made coffee. So we know a bit what it's gonna do with the coffee grain. It's gonna make crackling. It's gonna make a lot of crackling. As much as you put, you do a paste with it, it's gonna do more crackling. There's a how should I say? There's a level that you have to reach, not to put too much coffee so that your paste is too much thick. You have to have just in the middle, you know. So it's gonna be crackling. I think it's going to be interesting because it's going to be very big crackling. As much as you put on it, it's going to crack and it's going to be nice. It's going to look like an old wall. The thing though is that if you want to do crackling, but crackling, ordinary crack, you can use the glue. You just put glue on your canvas. Then you pour the paint over it, you do a flip cup or a fluid pouring, and it's gonna crack. The important thing is to put a lot of white glue on your canvas and let it dry just a little bit, then you put your acrylic. It's gonna crack, it's gonna do a nice job. A lot of antique people use it to antique their thing. So it's a nice technique also. So we'll try this one and we'll see what happens and come back for the end so that we can talk about it. So guys, I have to admit that I'm pleasantly surprised, like almost all of the time, but this time, you know, well, I'm not quite sure, since like always, as I'm speaking to you, the canvas is not dry yet. I just finished it. But listen, if you like the smell of coffee, you're gonna love this technique. That's incredible. The smell is great, but it's quite expensive though to do it. So you better sure to like the way of doing this with coffee before using coffee, because like I said, it's quite expensive. The thing is, I'm not quite sure yet, like I said, because it's not dry yet. Once it's dry, it's supposed to be a lot of crackling. I suppose there's gonna be some crackling, that's for sure, but up to now, the finish of it is great. Listen, it's one of the nicest canvas we did, and we did over 100 before, but the finish of it is so great. I don't know what it's gonna look like with the crackling, but since I like crackling, I think I'm gonna like it, but again, it's subjective. The second one, listen, I did a mistake, since I did put a little bit of water to dilute my acrylic beforehand. So when I did put the coffee, the diluted coffee in it, it was a little bit too much water on and all in our acrylic. So what happened, it was very liquid, and I don't think it's going to be as nice. Of course, before it's dry, as I'm speaking to you again, I'm looking at it, the look is great. I think it's going to be a nice experiment to do back again, but only, like I said, without putting water, only the water with the coffee diluted. I think it's going to be nice. I think it's something that I'm going to try, that's for sure. But either way, we know for a fact that the finish is nice. It's something very different, and like I said, if you like the smell of coffee, you're gonna like it, that's for sure. So guys, I hope you enjoy. I hope you're gonna try it, and like always, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share. It's always appreciated. See you on the next painting video. Take care, guys. Ciao.